this scene.
This is the main event of WrestleMania 30 for the richest prize in the business. Randy Orton defends his WWE World Heavyweight Championship in a triple threat match against the Royal Rumble winner Batista and the leader of the Yes Movement, Daniel Bryan.
Everyone enters with determination to succeed in the main event of this historic 30th WrestleMania. But Daniel Bryan enters with the Yes Movement on his back and a shoulder attack by Triple H in the first match of the show.
This is Triple H's last line of defense. Daniel Bryan somehow still standing after his first match and Triple H's attack. Now Daniel Bryan is going to wage battle against Triple H's two biggest soldiers. If Orton and Batista can work together, Bryan won't be a factor.
What power!
He's got him here. He's got a sidewalk slam.
Almost drove him through the ring. Slam down hard.
The WWE World Heavyweight Champion does not have the odds on his side tonight as he starts to falter right now.
Well, Orton has got to regain the composure and focus that made him the first ever WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
Randy Orton has a big chip on his shoulder tonight. Batista's been arguing with Stephanie McMahon. Look at this. Looking to steal one there, perhaps.
The Apex Predator stays in the hunt with that kick out.
The shoulders are down.
The two of you called Orton a quote-unquote afterthought. And he's going to disprove that tonight when he exits the biggest WrestleMania ever as WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
Well, he's got two of the most hungry competitors in WWE to topple first. So I wouldn't call this one for the Apex Predator just yet.
I cannot believe the WWE Universe's reaction to Batista. This guy takes time out of his busy movie star schedule to return to WWE, and they've given him nothing but disrespect.
Well, all due respect to the animal, but it's the WWE Universe's choice to cheer who they cheer and boo who they boo. They see Batista as a part-timer who's stealing the spot from a regular performer like Daniel Bryan.
Discussing the WWE Universe's reaction to Batista's return, you two recall their hatred of the returning star. I don't think the animal really cares what they think.
Well, they don't deserve him. He's told them time and time again to deal with it, and they'll have to when he wins here in the main event of WrestleMania.
Looking a little out of it, up on that turnbuckle.
Now, this could very well be the beginning of the end. There it is.
Hurricane Rana. Batista's in trouble.
This is going to be bad for Batista. Oh, debilitating elbow drop. Had this night started as most folks expected, we would have seen Triple H, Batista, and Randy Orton face off in the main event of...
He's looking at it.
Just a nasty headbutt.
And he breaks up the pinfall.
Let's keep fighting.
He's got him here. He's got a sidewalk slam.
Almost drove him through the ring.
Bringing back up the tatters of Evolution you two mentioned, the Animal and the Viper have been at odds ever since Batista returned in January and laid claim to Orton's title. Meanwhile, Triple H is angry at Batista's demands since his return.
Suffice it to say, the former members of Evolution hate each other almost as much as they hate Daniel Bryan. I doubt this trio will ever be on the same wavelength again.
Right across the back of the neck.
And the Animal is all fired up.
Batista's been a real destroyer since he returned to WWE at the beginning of the year. He handily won the Royal Rumble and has been dominant ever since.
Batista did impress at the Royal Rumble, I'll admit. The Authority didn't even let Daniel Bryan enter the match. A guy in the WWE Championship picture since last August was just cut out of a WrestleMania opportunity.
Oh, you whined about Bryan missing the Royal Rumble. Did you forget that he lost to Bray Wyatt earlier that night? Why should a loser get a shot in the Royal Rumble?
Oh, to fend off Harper and Rowan during that match. But are you telling me that JBL and El Torito were more deserving of a spot in that match than a fan favorite like Daniel Bryan? Come on, man. Harsh impact.
Look at the disdain in the eyes of the Viper.
WWE has hit great new heights in recent months thanks to the Authority's rise to power. We've seen Orton's amazing reign and Batista's epic return under their watch.
Are you kidding me, Corey? They've been a thorn in the side of...
The yes lock is in! The yes lock is in!
Unreal!
The yes lock's applied. Orton might tap out, but...
Oh, look who's back. Triple H, Stephanie.
The Authority just wants to have a bird's eye view of what's going on.
More than that, Corey.
Triple H just ripped the referee out of the ring. I believe Daniel Bryan could have won the championship right there.
Clearly, Triple H is still bitter over losing to Daniel Bryan earlier on tonight.
Yeah, the reason Daniel Bryan has made it to this matchup. Meanwhile, is Daniel Bryan, Batista with a spine buster.
Triple H now summoning a new official.
What the? Come on.
I'm sure this referee's going to be fair.
It's all about what's best for business, gentlemen.
It's all about screwing over Daniel
Batista
Bryan.
looking to put Bryan away with a Batista bomb. Here's the cover. And a kick out. A kick out.
Not quite.
The Authority obviously unhappy with the performance of this official.
It's just continued oppression by the Authority. trying to control the narrative, control the match.
Who signs your paycheck, Saxton?
Yeah, but the bottom line is this. Daniel Bryan has had his back against the wall since the beginning of this night. He's been banged up, he's bruised, he's battered. Now he's got the authority against him once again. Meanwhile, Batista to the post. And Daniel Bryan
trying his best to fight this uphill battle.
Bryan's fired up. Look out! Bryan! Suicide dive down on the authority.
Right now, it's Daniel Bryan against the world. Do whatever you gotta do to survive.
Daniel Bryan battling, fighting everybody. And the ref. Batista isn't looking good here, guys. The animal may fall short of his WrestleMania mission right here.
Well, if Batista loses here tonight.
Rolling up Batista. Shoulders are down. And just breaking things up is Randy Orton.
How close was Daniel Bryan?
As close as Daniel Bryan's ever going to get, because now the plan is coming together, and Bryan's going to end up on the short end of the stick.
And now the assault outside the ring by Randy Orton. Remember, triple threat rules, no countouts, no disqualifications. Anything goes as Bryan is whipped into the barricade. And Randy Orton now unleashing fury on Bryan.
Randy Orton seemingly in desperation mode, along with Batista doing whatever they can to suppress Daniel Bryan.
This is clearly about injuring Bryan, ending his career, and now Randy Orton with steel stairs in hand.
Yeah, this very well could end Bryan.
Oh my God, Bryan driven down again.
Daniel Bryan's fairy tale evening just came to a screeching halt.
Look at this, Batista and Randy Orton game planning their next form of attack.
This is absolutely disgusting.
Oh, boy.
Now right here in front of us, the announce table being ripped apart. You can only imagine what Batista and Orton have planned here.
Perhaps the final act to disable the dreams of Daniel Bryan.
Bryan can't even move. He's defenseless out here.
Bryan is giving it his all. So much heart, so much determination.
Oh my God, to the announce table now. Bryan went through hell in the first match tonight, and now a second match against Orton and Batista.
You don't think?
What the?
Oh, I do think. Batista wants to end Bryan's career right here.
Oh, no.
Up goes Bryan.
Oh, Batista bomb to an RKO.
My
right
God.
through our table.
My goodness.
Are you kidding me? Bryan's been broken in half.
Be careful what you ask for, Daniel Bryan, because you just might get it.
Absolute no concern for the health and well-being of Daniel Bryan.
And now the medical personnel bringing in a stretcher.
What a horrible sight.
Oh, what a horrible way for this night to end for Daniel Bryan, who fought so valiantly earlier on to beat Triple H, to get to this triple threat match for an opportunity at the championship, the main event at WrestleMania. And now
Batista just flattened Orton.
Yeah, Batista and Orton, who had an alliance moments ago, now turn this into a one-on-one match for the WWE title.
That's what they wanted. That's what Batista and Randy Orton wanted. They wanted Daniel Bryan out of the equation so they could compete for the championship.
Well, it's also what the Authority wanted as well. Triple H and Stephanie. They wanted Daniel Bryan out of here. Been a thorn in their side forever.
Batista once again in complete control. The Apex Predator being beaten down.
Meanwhile, medical personnel continue to work on Daniel Bryan as this match continues for the WWE Championship.
All right, now it's Batista who's in firm control
again
over the Viper.
Well, the Animal returned to WWE for one reason, to be the best.
And look at Orton fighting back, but again, driven back down to the floor.
Now the Animal could be just moments away, Corey, from accomplishing that goal.
And Orton rolled back into the ring by the animal, Batista. But Orton caught him. And now Randy Orton's got Batista where he wants him.
Batista took too much time, and he may pay for it.
Went for the DDT, and Batista launches Orton over the top rope. Meanwhile, Daniel Bryan's being stretchered back to the locker room area for medical treatment. No. Randy Orton off the apron, face first goes Batista. And there's Bryan being carted away.
Better bring that stretcher back here. We might need it for Batista.
Terrible, terrible way for this night to end for Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan, what is he doing?
Listen, I get the fighting spirit of Daniel Bryan, but Bryan's hurt.
What is Daniel Bryan doing?
Bryan's got more guts than brains, period.
Medical personnel try to get Daniel Bryan out of here, and now Orton has Bryan.
Well, Randy Orton's going to make sure that Daniel Bryan heads back to the locker room on a stretcher after driving him into the steps. Back in from the floor.
Going to be woozy after that impact.
Daniel Bryan's been fighting hard for 8 long months, but his dream looks to be fading and fast.
Orton and Batista can finally stomp the pesky
Vintage Randy Orton.
If that doesn't end it, I don't know what will. Orton better not waste this opportunity. Orton's seemingly out of this. I hope the Yes Movement's happy with this unjust turn of events.
Bryan and Batista are hungry to once again be atop the WWE food chain, and it's looking likely right now.
An incredible combination.
Just when you thought he had nothing left.
Oh, what a crossface. But can he follow up here?
Oh, man, Batista's in trouble now.
That's so close.
He did it! He did it! The Miracle Kid! The Miracle Kid!
It's a miracle on Bourbon Street! Yes! Yes! Yes!
I can watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch.
Here is your winner, Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan just overcame the authority.
Daniel Bryan just had the greatest performance in 30 years of WrestleMania. In one night, he defeated Triple H, Batista, and Randy Orton, and is now WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
That is what I like to call a statement win, Michael.
We may be in New Orleans tonight, but I assure you there was nothing easy about that win right there.
Okay, so that's gonna do it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. See you next one.